Go on my Facebook, Benjamin Strong. I got all my links and other social media accounts linked up to my Facebook. So Benjamin Strong on Facebook, you're gonna find everything on there.
Big Easy 108, B-I-G, just the E and the Z 108. You could Google me and it'll pop everything up.
Baby, I can make you famous.
Everywhere.
With a Z, not an S.
Shout out to Pop Stars for having us in the game.
Come and kick it with the greatest. And I might just spend these blues. Well, depends on
Welcome to another week, Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio. It's your boy Prince of Pain here co-hosting Atlanta today in the building. La Boricua Flaca, you know what I'm saying? I got a special guest, man. Show's all about awareness, empowerment, education, and culture. Only show in the Midwest on Wednesday nights that sauces it up with artist spotlights and models of the week. Like I said, I got special guests in the building today. Big Easy's in the building. We got Benjamin Strong in the building. We got Mookie Mazerati in the building. Let's make some noise, y'all, real quick, man. Round of applause for local talent coming up in the city of Chicago. Before I get to my interviews real quick, I got to pay some bills and send a big shout out to my sponsors. We got Chicago Lead Alliance, Worldwide Distribution, Revised Empires for all your insurance needs out of Fontana, California. Jay's Photography, Canna, Montana. So, and of course, Intellectual Radio, Mr. Earl Winfrey. Let's get to this interview. Joint just went on famous. Let's talk about that, Big Easy. Say what's up to iHeart Radio, Intellectual Radio, Pop Radio. Baby.
What's up, iHeart Radio, Intellectual Radio, Pop Radio. Appreciate y'all for having me and the gang on here. Man, Famous is a joint off the mixtape me and Strong got coming out, featuring a couple of fellow rap artists here in Chicago. Basically, you know, Strong, you know, we was in the studio one day. Like, us three right here don't even write music. Let's start with that.
Don't write it.
We don't write music.
Just go in there and create.
Yeah, we just go in there and create.
Dope.
It's basically like it's the feel, like whatever we feel at that time, we just go off the head and go crazy.
That's another gift, you know, just being able to even do that.
I know a lot of people will sit there for 3 hours like, man, I got writer's block. And
I'm going in with my stuff written.
My
old buck gonna sit there with some coffee, play with the beat.
Hey, man, that's, you know, that's the old way of doing it.
I have, and that, like I said, it's a gift, you know.
Most definitely.
I've sat there when I went to, not supposed to go to the studio, wind up at the studio. Next thing you know, we got a song and a half made, but yeah.
Yeah, that's how it happens with us, bro.
It's ugly chemistry.
That's what I was about to say too. You took the words out of my head. The chemistry that we have is just like the vibe. As soon as we get in there, it's just like work is being made. Like
everybody, that's Benjamin Strong talking right now. Big Strong, and that's what I was gonna say. Strong. That's what I've been watching from y'all. I seen another joint, Believe. I seen Mookie on it. That's when I kind of, got up on Mookie. I think it was, it was another little joint Gangway that. I seen him in that, and then when I just seen that, I was like, wow, it looks good.
Yeah, we got so much unreleased music that hasn't even been shared yet. That's gonna be crazy. Like people don't even realize what's in the making right now. That's already made. That's not even like once it hits the street, it's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, we gonna really turn up in Northwest Side.
Easy, I know Easy like on a personal level, from what I know, because I don't know you like that. From what I know, Easy's collective, and he pretty much makes strategic moves. So I know that if y'all holding back music, my point is for a reason.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
you know what? Ain't nothing free in the world. So for us to just give it up or just give it away, some people are like, "Man, you guys should just start dropping on SoundCloud, just give it away." But I feel like we did that for so many years and nothing happened from that. So why not hold the music until it's time to present the music to somebody in a higher power that can put us in the position we need to be in? You know what I mean? Instead of just giving it away for free, we're mounting up music, but at the same time, people are like, man, why you didn't give it up? We're stacking up our whole line of music. Like you sit there, you're thinking like, man, some artists only got 2 or 3 songs. We sitting on 2 500s. You know what I'm saying? That's each.
Okay.
So that's crazy. That's a bomb. We wanted to do right now, like, man, let's just drop 20 mixtapes. We can just go in the studio, pick 20 songs here, drop. Okay, that's one. Another 20, another that's one. Another, and we can go crazy. A lot of people can't do that. You know what I mean? And us sitting on that music is just building a catalog as an artist.
That's one thing I want to touch on because you've been working. You know, like I just met Strong maybe about a year ago. I bumped into him and a couple of us working.
Yeah, so
Mookie, I think it's the first time we met, but I've been seeing him. You know, I discovered him by you, like I said, even though I really wanted guys and all that.
Yeah,
you know. But no, you know, you put me up on him.
popping out like that.
And I heard, you know, long story short is you just ain't started doing this rap stuff easy.
Nah, man, I've been with so many people doing this.
How long? Let's touch on. You're from Logan Square, Chicago,
Logan
right?
Square, Humboldt Park, both areas I was growing up in. I grew up in Humboldt Park, migrated to Logan Square with my grandma. You know what I mean? As far as the rapping thing, man, I started in high school, bro. I went to high school, and in my high school, it was a lot of rappers, bro. You had A Smack, who was on the Make It Rain remix. You had a bunch of local dudes that were like that Sub T battle rapping. And they were all older than me, you know? And these dudes were just battle rapping, bro. I never did music, period. And I just one day jumped in a battle rap with these dudes and started eating people, bro. Yeah. So that's how it started off for me.
All y'all got a distinct sound. Y'all got a dope voice, you know. I wish you nothing but success. I know you've been battling with not only just the artistry stuff, but just life in general.
Yeah. You know, it's been a lot of things. I lost my brother, Rope 30. We had a deal with CRC back in the day, Universal, for $250,000 to start off. Me, him, and Sonny Black. Then he ended up passing away in the middle of the project. Lost that deal. Then the man who made One Away, Damien, he passed away. Him and Noise had a deal. We were working on that. Ended up happening. Then my mom's just passed away. It's like I lose a lot, you know, but I'm still here
God
fighting.
bless
you know?
you, Easy. I know one thing. I don't know that pain, Easy, because I'm still taking care of mommy. But I know that, you know, while mommy was alive, I seen you know, killing yourself to make her proud.
Oh, that's my heart, bro.
And I know right now she can't be nothing but just, you know, looking down on you and inspired, you know. And
that's my number one fan, bro. Anything I posted, she reposted before I could even think about it.
God bless her soul. God bless her soul.
Appreciate it, though.
And God bless you, man, as a young artist for, you know, keeping it together, man, for the most part, bro. And, you know, being an example to these younger brothers, man, that, you know, through pain comes great adversity, man. No testimony. You know what I'm saying?
You turn that into ambition, bro. You know, throw it in the fire, cook it up.
Yeah, you can hear it too on the song. So
what can we tell right now? What project right now do you? We heard Famous. Famous now will be on iHeartRadio. You know, it'll be on our podcast. It'll be rocking intellectual radio. Look it up. What else do you have out right now as a collective?
Well, we're about to put out a mixtape. It's called Hood Monopoly Volume 1. It's me and Strong together.
We got features
from a lot of artists. Yeah, Hood Monopoly Volume 1. It's got features from a bunch of artists like Mookie, Mazerati, Triple P, 3P, he out there. He owned a couple joints, Encore, and a bunch of producers from Chicago too, man.
A lot of producers from Chicago too. That's another thing.
I'm sorry, I'm Mike Hall. You want to ask these gentlemen anything real quick?
Sure. Something that I think that is very important is who you're singing for or who you're rapping for now. Like, who are you representing when you create your music?
Man, we represent the streets we from, the people that's going through the same thing as us, the struggle, the pain. You know, it's not easy for us.
Too, though. We not only making that music, we making music for people that want to go out and enjoy themselves as well. Mm-hmm. People that's going through heartbreaks, anything. It's just not just the pain. We got the pain as well, but it's versatile. We making club songs, we making reggae songs. I got a whole reggae track of that's where, you know, that's gonna hit that people ain't gonna realize.
I like the one you snapped.
Yeah, it's a lot of stuff that we got going on that is just, like I said, versatility. It's like we're not just focusing on the hood street stuff, because that's always, you know, we got that. It's always gonna be there, but we focusing on the club, pop.
I feel like we conquered that already throughout all the years, the street stuff. You know, like it's always gonna be us. You know what I mean? But
you can't forget about it.
Yeah, you can't forget
about it. You gotta remember about the whole world. Everybody else in the world, music they like to hear too.
But exactly what he said, conscious. You know, like just to be different and diverse just makes you worth more. An artist that is diverse is way worth more than one artist who's just on one subject. If I could rap about anything in the room or anything you tell me about, period, then that's diversity. That's way more money. I'm worth more money than the next person. You feel me? And with us three, I feel like it's crazy because whatever beat you put in front of us, we can do that. I've heard Mookie on the hardest beat. I've heard him on the softest beat, and he went crazy and made it sound like the hard beat. You know what I mean? Like,
where'd you find Mookie?
Well, see, I've been knowing Mookie for a lot of years. Just I never was in tune with Mookie's music.
Okay.
I didn't know he was really like an artist like that, and he was knowing us his 108 days. You know what I mean? His mom, she supported my clothing brand as well. His stepfather, which is her husband, they owned a barbershop together, so I knew them throughout the years since I was young as well. And I would always bump into Mookie in the clubs, like randomly or somewhere in a spot, and he'll be like, "Man, remember me?" Da, da, da. I just see the ball of energy of the kid. You know what I'm saying? He just had that energy. But when I heard him in the studio with Strong and them, for the first time he was in the studio with Strong, I heard him like in a live video. I was like, "Whoa, like this little dude he ain't playing. His heat coming out of dude, like," and I didn't expect that, you know.
He got young soul.
Yeah, and he used to send music when we was 108, and we never listened to it. To keep it 100, we never listened to it. No cap.
Like 14.
Yeah, he like 14 years old sometimes. And we wasn't listening to it because we were so into our own life and world, bro. Everything was speeding fast. Everything was happening fast. You know what I mean? And then when I heard him, I'm like, man, that's crazy. I got to do a song with this kid somehow. And then I talked to Strong. I'm like, man, what's up in the studio, man? Y'all in the studio? I'm going to go just jump in the studio. Ended up grabbing a few hours. And then, man, a B-Hat came on. And me and Mookie was in there just vibing together. And ended up with the gangway hook. And I'm like, bro, you got to go in there and spit that right now. Like, right now. Like, I can't
because he was just coming up with the melody, he was saying gangway. And we listening to it, we like, man, let's go in there and do it.
We just start putting the words together. But when he went in there and spit it, bro, like, I felt it, bro. Like, it made my hair stand up. Like, no, like, if you make my hair stand up, then I know you the truth. You feel me? Yeah. So when my hair stand up, I get the chills. I'm like, man, bro, I'm hearing it through the speakers when he's done. I'm like, man, I gotta kill this. This kid just killed this. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some real shit, I mean, real stuff, you know, it made me, like, feel like, man, hold on. He's on a different level. Like, he wasn't just the 14-year-old kid that he was telling me about because I never got to listen to him at 14. I'm listening to him now as a grown man who already went through things, battle scars, wounds, in the streets. He progressed.
Changed a lot.
Yeah, changed a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Before I get to the intro of this first segment, I ask y'all real quick, I want to start down there Strong real quick. Tell them what side of Chicago you repping, where they can go find you on social media, and where they can book you at your email.
I'm from the northwest side. I was born and raised up north by like Devon, California. Moved to like, I want to say like Portage Park area. Been over there for about 10, 15 years. But Benjamin Strong on Facebook, YFN Strong _Strong, Instagram. Look me up on Strong on YouTube. My music will just pop up. It's type Strong.
So I'm gonna check out that joint. It's
Believe, yeah, Strong.
Believe.
Strong featuring Big Easy, Mookie, Mazerati. It's called Believe, shot by Ogun. It's definitely a dope joint.
Real quick, Dead or Alive, man. Top. One of your biggest inspirations in music.
Wayne, man.
Wayne.
That was one of my biggest. M2. It's not, I'm not. M is one of my favorites to this day. But. The way that I make music, you wouldn't think it's M, but definitely M.
Thank you for coming through, man.
Definitely appreciate y'all for having me too, man.
Mookie, what side of Chicago you repping, and man, where they can go follow you, check your stuff out, and book you at email and all that good stuff.
I was like born and raised out west Chicago, like by Chicago Avenue, but I moved towards like Reese Park. So that's like where I'm at now.
Reese Park?
Yeah,
we was over at the Cuban Fest this weekend.
Yeah.
Me and Big Easy.
That was lit too with it, right?
Oh, it was beautiful. Easy had me laid back in the day. But,
cool.
Mookie, I see you, man. I've seen a little bit so far. I like what I hear. I think you got a good future ahead of you as long as you stay out the gangway. You know what I'm saying? Real talk, I did 20 years, man. I'm just not even on that no more. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be cool in that.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, I just got out. I've been through you.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to go back no time soon.
It's about the family, bro. About people who love you. I ain't trying to hurt nobody. None of that,
Right.
man. You know what I'm saying?
But you feel me? It's still love.
It's
about the, you know what I'm saying?
It's too much talent to waste now. And he understands that.
We ain't looking for it, but
no time.
Future out of you. Yeah, man, use your hair. You got a good, solid, got a few guys around you, and congratulations, man, on the wave and buzz you've made so far. And email and Instagram and all that good stuff.
My email is Mookie Mazzy and then iCloud, Facebook, Mookie Mazerati, everything Mookie Mazerati.
Mookie Mazerati.
YouTube, Mookie Mazerati, but it's with a Z.
And
not an
Facebook
S.
will probably give you all the
Mookie
links to
Mazerati.
everything, the rest of our social medias too. That's
So,
why I got my main
Again,
stuff
I'm
on.
telling you, if y'all listen to that Believe with Mookie Strong, y'all gonna love that joint.
Yeah, that joint is heavy.
Big Easy, any special salutes you want to send out today, man? Anybody?
Man, special salutes to, you know, everybody out there grinding.
Yeah.
All my brothers in Logan Square, you feel me? And man, all the producers on the music that
Keep
we
working.
on, man. Because you know what, without them producers, bro, we wouldn't be who we are.
Yeah, that's a
We'd
big
be
fact.
100. And not only that, you know what, shout out all the DJs.
Yes.
Shout out my Next Level Chicago team. That's my
Yes.
promo team. If you don't know, we do parties.
Best,
You know what I mean?
Host the best parties
My
in
mama.
Chicago.
Hey, September 6th.
Yes, they do.
September 6th, we got a yacht
They
boat
got
party.
the dopest bottle girls.
Hey, you know? But, yeah, man, you know,
Just
just
be
shout
on the
out to
lookout,
everybody
'cause
who
we
love
dropping,
us, you
man.
know?
Be on the lookout because we dropping.
Big Easy, tell me social media. where they
Definitely
can
drop it.
find
Man,
you.
B-I-G, just the E and a Z, not E-A-Z-Y, E-A-S-Y, no, just the E and a Z. B-I-G-E-Z 108. You know what I mean? You type that anywhere, it's gonna pop up. You can Google me and they'll link you to everything. You know what I mean?
Special salute to all you guys for coming through. I appreciate you
Man, I
guys.
appreciate y'all.
Shout
for
out
having
Pops
us,
though.
man.
Hey, another
Shout
thing
out
too.
Pops, for real.
At the end of the day too, you was asking who the artists is that started us, man. You be always with Cuban, so you know like Big Pun is that dude. You know,
man.
if it wasn't for Pun, I probably wouldn't even be sitting here. You know
I was
what I'm
gonna
saying?
bring Cuba tonight, but we just doing too much stuff.
No,
I was like, you know what? Go to Indiana.
Most definitely.
I'm just gonna get to Easy there. I got too much going on.
No, you know, shout out Cuban though.
Salute to Cuban.
Yeah,
Salute
cool
to Big
dude too,
Pun.
bro. You
Yeah,
know?
definitely. Shout
Yeah,
out to
Big
us,
Pun, man, Big L, you know what I'm saying? Tupac, Jay-Z, them the influences right there, bro.
It's your boy Pop, man. You listen to Pop Radio, Intellectual Radio, iHeart Radio, and this right here, man. You heard it first. Famous, man. The guys.
So what you tryna do?
Strong.
Baby, I can make you
See,
famous.
I can make you famous, I'm talking a superstar. Them cameras all around it, got it like a movie star. And I can make you famous, not talking no paparazzi. My hitters with me and they flash look like the paparazzi. And I be screaming, f the twerkers, they harassing all around me. It's Sony Goonies, see